Whoa. Hey. So I just whacked the mic the second I started streaming. I hope that didn't, well, I have to watch the VOD afterwards because I'm pretty sure that was captured. Anyways, so we're continuing an attempt at a hardcore Disco Elysium run. Like I said before, I've played through this a couple times. The aim, at least at the beginning, is to survive long enough to get 15th into tribe, and in particular, I think it's Jamais Vu, which I need to get via talking to Joyce, I believe. So I just quick saved, and let's talk to Joyce.
Good. What can I help you with?
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Yeah.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
Yeah.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Yeah, no kidding.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Mm-hmm.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Let's try the suggestion. Whatever.
Feelings will guide the way.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible. Trust me, officer, I am fully committed to resolving this impasse. This isn't some side gig for me.
You're so jealous. I have only this.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail.
Officer,
Oh dear. Oh dear. That was a risk. I keep forgetting that taking risks like that is kind of a bad idea. I don't remember anything.
you know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want some...
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting it. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible. The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Okay. Let's talk to Kim then.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would. Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Hmm. So we're henchmen now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Yeah. What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
Yeah.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, okay.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? This...
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
Okay. It's relating to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
I'm dicing with death here. Like, I could very easily die immediately. Okay, where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
Okay, I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
She refers to your corresponding ages.
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You mentioned the sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
What's the name of this island?
Caillou,
yeah.
as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea. Misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her, and to humanity at large.
Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay, who built this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile-Marat, depending on your creed.
When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're in an unimportant part of an important place?
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about...
A sparkle of lights on the horizon, like morning stars above the curvature of the planets.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Where are we?
We are where
There
we
we go.
are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality.
Yep, I sure do.
Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
You're right, Lieutenant. I'll continue later.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
What is this acute encephalopathy?
It's a neurological disorder caused by lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
What causes encephalopathy?
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
It's definitely the
She
drinking.
nods slowly.
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Okay, thank you. That's all for now. Let's start learning Jamais Vu. That'll be very useful. 3 hours until that. I will copy this in another 3 hours. This. If I remember right, we were just walking everywhere. Oh, yes, I haven't actually got the tools yet. Let's quick save. I will absolutely need to I'll absolutely need to... Let's go get the tools first. What was I going to say? Oh, go and buy some magnesium and Nosafed. Let's walk. Have a look in the bin. Yeah, we do. It's really good. Okay, Kim seems to... Alright, you're coming with us, Kim? That's good. Glad to hear it. Get the deer. Okay, alright, so let's get
Before
the,
you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Cool.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Okay.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Nice.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Tap on the fuel preheater
As you
gauge.
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Okay.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. So we now have a wacky thing and a snippy thing and a glowy thing. That's good. Let's go to Frit and try and get some supplies, because we are definitely not going to survive if we do not do that. As absolute. Oh, magnesium. Awesome. Okay. So let's sell our
The
doolies.
machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert your bottles.
Clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Yay. Okay. Now one of these is the thing for the medicines, and I don't
A
remember
small
which.
cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Interesting.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Cool. 360, 540. Okay, so the Duramine is slightly more efficient, but whatever.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Yeah, more specific.
No, sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company.
Okay.
Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint-Baptiste, the company,
Saint-Baptiste.
derives its name from Saint-Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
I have nose of head, please.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Thank you. Now, what should we actually be doing? So I don't want to talk too much with Joyce. I need to spend some time to get my thoughts done so I can more freely click on things, you know? I think that'd be useful. So I guess yellow probably means that we spotted it with our perception. I guess, anyway. I guess we're just going to open up a bunch of doohickeys. I'm going to go scavenging for a bit and then, I don't know. Oh, hey. Physical instrument. Nice one suggestion. I'm not sure which one of those is more useful. Conceptualization is pretty useful for me. I mean, if I'm gonna mainly be stacking the logics and the handies, the brainies and the handies. I guess I need to talk to what's a nuts and get the gloves. Quick save.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool. And what are you doing here?
I am working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
But?
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Okay, sorry, Kim. The corpse, where is it exactly?
It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence.
Even all the way over here. There's a drop of death in the spring air.
Oh dear. What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What's in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What is in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What is on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What's in the west?
It's just water, No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No problem.
You're doing.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Yay. Perfect. Now, how far along am I with the thoughts? 10%. So 3 hours still. I can't remember what Hobocop actually gives me. Just one sec. Where did I start doing this? I think it's something about money, isn't it? Yeah, more tear. Okay, cool. Walk, walk, walkie, walk. Walkie, walkie, walk. Now, I don't want to risk talking to these guys just yet. I'm not even sure if I should risk talking to... what's his nuts? Either... Sileng. That's a Fed. Ah, sweet. So I could have avoided buying one, but that's fine. I'm sure we'll get through it. Fingerless gloves. Okay, probably not super useful. Tear. Very good. Let's see what this guy's up to. Quick save. Let's talk to
Good
him.
morning to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating this salami.
Hell yeah.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Could I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
Hell yeah.
It is salty, it is savory, it is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Yay. Right, bye. What was it? What's the new thing in... Oh, it's the gloves. Okay. I mean, we could just waste time and read stuff. It doesn't seem super productive. I'm not sure if I want to... Okay, let's
Inside, you see
Let's
a
try-
set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I think this might be very damaging to my morale, is the only
frequency
problem.
tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
Mm-hmm.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant. I wonder if that's...
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Okay. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Excuse me.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off in the sky, startled by the roaring radio.
Oh, that's great.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Oh, is that what it was called?
go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freaky M.
God damn it!
Oh, Kim, I'm so sorry.
Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
What about heavier foot?
You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone?
That was awesome. I guess... Let's, connect to Sylvie? No, let's connect to the 41st
Just a
first.
second, officer.
You know, with rattly voices I'll leave for you.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
They also apparently don't know grammar. Hang on, I'm just going to screenshot that. I've got urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Let's ask for money.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority.
Is it him? What does he want?
Yeah.
He says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Oh dear.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It is paramount to
He says
investigate.
it's important.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Okay, I heard you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
Okay.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I don't want to report my badge missing. I need you to connect me to a civilian. A Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gut give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
This is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
But why didn't you call? Didn't the corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
What does this Union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
So why?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Do I push her? I see, don't worry. No, don't push her just yet.
What else can I do for you? Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
Okay, I wonder if I need a higher empathy to actually realize that it's me.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Okay, I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see...
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I didn't really want to take a chance with that that empathy check. I don't know if that was my only option, my only opportunity to try it, though. That would be a shame. Let's talk to what's her nuts? What's her face?
Hello, sir.
Annette.
Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Let's skip this for the moment.
You're fooling nobody.
Are you sassy?
Are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
I should have a word with the store owner, maybe?
Oh no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
What is school anyway? Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Yeah.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I don't think curses are
They
real.
shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses.
They're not doomed.
Of course, sir.
What is this crime
Crime
business?
fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Okay, wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Is that...
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
That's great.
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Well, what does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
It's not your body that's important.
Head? Yes.
No, your mind. Not head, child. Heads.
Oh.
Isn't that very dangerous?
Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Martin obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character.
Yay.
He's no match for you.
Ah.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
You can stop calling me sir. I am but a working
No,
man.
Sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
I get you. I, for example, can't stop making this face.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Fame sounds delicious.
Why would they do that, sir? That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Wow, what is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it
Yeah.
all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man.
Nice.
Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
Really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
Fair enough. What about where it doesn't work
I
out?
haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Maybe I will.
I'm sure she can help out. Anything else you're curious about?
It's enough romance for me.
Maybe some about other books?
Okay, I'm gonna deduce something now.
You failed to
Damn it.
deduce anything substantial. She waits intently.
Let's deduce that you are very
Come
soft.
on, don't be silly. That's not a proper deduction.
Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. Let's go. Oh. Why is there a green thing on this dude down here? Wow. That guy says an awful lot of random things. That's fine. Maybe 4 hours on that. 2 hours on Jamais Vu. 1 hour 45. Excellent. So we're making slow, very, very slow progress. This is not going to be a quick playthrough. Especially with... I mean, I might start jogging later. I'm not sure. Did I don't remember if I talked to Cindy in the last playthrough. Let's have a look at that magnesium. Lovely. Hello.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back. Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
I'm pretty clever, yeah. I agree. Is this a reaction speak check, I think, if I try and talk to this dude?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did I?
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word.
Nice.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In
Okay.
the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
Alright, we'll talk later.
No. We won't.
Okay.
Now, if
Continue.
you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Oh. I don't really want to try this. Do I? Yeah, let's try it.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Yep.
Good luck with the investigation.
He works away. And do we get a chance? I guess not. Interesting.
He's gone.
Why'd you run after him? See where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Right, let's do that. Weird,
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
I thought last time I was able to catch that maybe that's electrochemistry makes you more likely to have interactions with random drugs. Maybe there's something
There's
over
a
it.
key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Sweet.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them.
How are we going to find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Where'd the stone back? Okie dokie. Okay, we got some more things. That's awesome. Do I want to do this? Reaction speed. Reaction speed is 4. Rhetoric is that got a negative? No, it just doesn't have any positives. Okay. I think I do want to. Well, I won't level up anything just yet. 1 hour 54. Okay, we're doing okay. Let's go in and have a look around. Oh, that's okay. We needed some logique. We got some thingies. Lots of money. That's all very good. Let's search your shoes, because why not? Nothing wrong with looking through people's shoes and stealing their money. Oh, lots of money in that one. What's in here? It's a postcard. The vendor smiles as dead roosters line his stalls, hung by their feet from canopy? From the canopy? That's another screenshot. I'm screenshotting all of the weird text errors. Red blood flows onto the muddy street. Blurry shadows of people pass. Okay, cool. Cool. And we can talk to the lady about what's his face. Seems like a good idea. Okay, Odyssey, that's fine.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me. Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you could call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Yep.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
Mm-hmm.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Okay.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
That's all,
she
thanks.
mumbles some kind of a response.
Because I haven't actually looked at any of these things. And I will do later. Let's go talk to Cindy, I guess. Quick save. Get the thing from a box. To go.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened. A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol.
Yeah.
The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed. And they had a direct firing line.
Take in the ocean?
The waves of the Martinez Inlet rolled over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscured the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
The ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Who did this damage?
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, They were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast.
Oh, jeez.
Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on
Whoa.
20 co-aligned archers. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
That is crazy. Hey Kim, do you know who shelled our city?
The Coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right, we've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Do I want to demand it? I'm not sure if I do. Some clever cultural
You
commentary.
ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
Okay, catch you later, Cindy. Thank you for that. very fun. Okay. So we just stole money from Cindy, essentially. So that's nice, isn't it? What I could do, I think I need to put this on to find, yeah.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something, soft, yet crinkly.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in sur-le-clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum, loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't really want either of these, do I? Because they're both electrochemistry. Whatever, that's fine. I think I prefer nothing savoir-faire instead of reaction speed. That's whatever, it's fine. Some monies. Seems plausible that we could maybe I should have asked for the thing. The heavy fuel oil.
Give me a moment. Ask away.
She mumbles.
Okay. What was I going to say? I don't really have anything to interact with, or anything we need to interact with these things just yet. Somebody is watching. Ooh. What I was going to say is it seems plausible that we could even make enough money just from scrounging stuff Oh, nope, don't, stop jogging, stop jogging. Just some scroungy stuff to pay the thing, now that we've got quite a significant discount.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Mm-hmm.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Sure.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Probably gone for today, eh? Alright. What an interesting thing to say. Maybe I should come back today. Okay. I guess we can kill some time by actually doing our job before we start clicking on all the things. Getting pretty close. Let's have a look at this wall.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Nope, let's not have a look at this wall. I mean, we could talk to Joyce some more, I guess. That might piss Kim off, who insisted we actually get stuff done. Yeah, let's go look at the body. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen, eh? Maybe that will take enough time that two important thoughts will finish, and then we can start clicking on all these things for all the XPs. That'd be nice.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Okay, so this is where people could get the number to call.
Seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Been there, Post L'Aventurier mail collection box. Been there.
Mail collection box
Yay!
seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
So this is why I chose. I mean, obviously, only having 1 HP and morale is a really bad idea in hardcore. But this is why I chose to leave it on 1, because you can sort of randomly, well, not randomly, but occasionally stumble into sort of ambient healing, which is quite nice. Oh, interesting. What's her face isn't there? I guess let's have a look at the thing before. Oh, actually, let's. Oh, what's this? Spoiled meal. Yeah, indeed. Let's have a look at these things before we talk to Kuno, I guess.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Okay, what kind of boots?
Every worker's boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard.
Indeed.
Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boots, tracks.
Noted.
Visual calculus. Oh!
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Okay, that was pretty close though, at least. Alright. So let's... Oh.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
This might give me some problems with health, I think, if I start throwing up.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Oh, God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Except for Kuno.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Okay, so I need to be ready to click on one of these. Is it going to be a fail?
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth. More
Yeah.
instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected.
Mhm.
More fever than odor. It fills your mind.
Okay,
Flushing you from within.
try to walk away. Oh dear. Oops. Blah. You done it now.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Oh jeez, gross. Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay. You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you?
I can't handle the headache.
Ah.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Yeah. Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Okie doke. Wait. Yes, okay. Let's talk to Kuno.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Wow, harsh.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
In a word, police
Right
business.
in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
Oh jeez.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Neither of these seem... Do I care about getting high? I think I probably will need to get high to solve some checks later.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno!
What?
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
Oh no.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Oh boy.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
Excuse me?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions.
Okay.
Like a cop.
Like a cop. Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything? Does it? I don't remember if it's good to challenge Kuno or not.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
I wonder if that's true. I don't know if we want to piss Kuno off, to be honest. Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
You seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Oh, jeez. We'll end this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing.
Get lost!
At the crime scene, you kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
I have questions later. Okay, fine, whatever.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
I don't know if presenting him with logical shit is all that good an idea. But, I mean, logic gave us that chance, so...
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Oh. Yeah.
Kuno. We alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come.
Oops. That was unfortunate. Okay, let's try and get into this.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
I mean, it sounds preferable, honestly. How do we get the lock open?
Try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or...
Oh, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Okay. Let's go bother Gut some more. How long until 30 minutes, 1 hour. Okay. Cool. So, not long now until we can actually start clicking on things. That'd be nice. Hang on. I don't remember what 15th Intertribe does. I think that gives you... Does that give you money? Just gonna check that. 15th Intertribe. 10 cents. Yeah, okay, so... Damn it. So we can't click on the green herbs until we get the Intertribe thing done. Oh hey, the door's open. Someone's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Indeed. Curious.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Okay.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why.
Mm.
And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at it and figure it out.
Oh, okay. Oh boy, I see. Doesn't seem callous to you.
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum, tell me more.
He killed himself.
Oh boy, okay, fair enough. Maybe I am Krasmazov?
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, wait. What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
Okay. We need those keys.
What for, Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. What thing?
Okay, I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Yeah, how do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
That's great. That's great. Something else I want to ask about.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
Nice. Got another. I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Another thing. Great.
Okay.
Yes.
Nope. Alright, fair enough. Let's have a think about the thing. Who? Me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
No. Okay. Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love too?
Let's accept this thought, the communist thing, just in case we want to take up on it. Can't argue with that.
What about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've definitely said all those things.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Man, I love the writing in this game. It's so good.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
I guess we ask.
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes. Abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely vanquished. Beaten. Curb stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
Sounds unlikely.
You alone. Against every living thing. Against every human alive.
Oh boy.
800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Dang.
Now get to work, comrade.
Okay, let's opt in.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Holy crap. That's really interesting. Okay, almost there with Homer Copper and Jamais Vu. That's good. Let's have a look in the background. What's up here? Got some money. Aroma of spices, alcohol, tomato, hangs in the air. Nice.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek.
God.
Please. It's not funny.
Yeah, it's not funny. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Oh my god, it's actually labelled him as Garasi Kubek. Oh boy, got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't think I need anything else. Staying masculine. Okay. That's a weird thing to say.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
A dimple lock, like the ones that the lock-picking lawyer can just sort of open by breathing on them.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
I wonder where this door leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Out of duty, we may find something pertinent.
Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
Yes, a mini side
Garth
investigation.
is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Okay, let's go ask Gart. Good old Gart, who loves telling me things.
Can I help you?
I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Great.
So
I
it's
love those.
The mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Okay, I sort of feel a bit faint, so I need to go eat something. That'll be that for this stream. I will continue this later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Bye bye!